thick dust. Alrighty. So I've got lots to do on this puppy today. I don't know how far I'll get. So we'll just have to jump right on in. Let me start by maybe fixing something. Make a whole drawer just for pins. Tweak. This damn drawer doesn't want to stay up. Why? I have to figure that out. But for now, excuse me. That'll work better. Why did this thing stay up? Great, I got myself more organized by using these trays. They don't want to work right. Might have to make a brace on those things to hold them apart. Don't glue me together. Mm-hmm. 30 seconds, supposedly. Put this in front of my fan so the fumes blow away. Looks like I need something on this end too. Gluing my fingers together. Gonna put something on that to keep a little bit of even pressure on it. Actually, I'll use that. But that thing's a rather coarse file, so I don't really want it loose in my drawer here. That drawer's gonna drive me crazy. Is it too narrow? What the hell? Oh. Two things I need to look into before I start messing with the pickups in this, which is what I want to do. That's holding on to my volume pot. Hey, Vic. Not supposed to be in that real. Another dead spider in here. What the deal is. I need to see if I can crown these frets or not. These frets have been, these frets are pretty low. This is my usual one. I don't think that's going to be really able to crown it. So I'll try this one. It's like for ukuleles and stuff. You gonna go far enough to matter? See that it's not super thin, that black line. Can take some metal off, but that'd be bad. Were you interested in making it isn't sticking very well, is it? We should have cleaned the fretboard first. If it won't stay stuck, I'll clean the fretboard. Well, I'll have to. So the idea with the fret file is it's cupped, kind of like C shape, and it'll take off the sides first and keep taking off the sides until it gets, you know, far enough down that it can touch the top. So going this far, there's no danger or anything. I haven't reached the crown of the fret. The only place you're really interacting with the fret is the top of the fret. But like this was so wide originally that, you know, you're not actually hitting the, you know, the sound that you're going to hear is from the closest of the edge, the flat side of the edge, to the bridge, when it's at really like 1/16 of an inch back this direction that you're supposed to be hearing. So if your frets are too flat, your intonation will be off. It's hard for me to get enough of an angle right here. Damn it. What a magnet would do. pick up all those shavings. Doesn't look like it's doing that good a job. It's getting thinner. Problem with these frets is they're so far down that I kind of hit the fretboard before I take enough off the sides. Need to take off more right here at that angle. Okay, feel it. There we go. Gotta do this by feel. Okay. Got that about the right width. See the maybe you can see the black line there. Trying to get it pretty uniform across. Sorry, I'm hitting the camera. Freaking flies. Don't think this will actually hit. I can try it a little extra to see. It's getting quite thin now. edges, taking off last little bit of line here. See what I can get off of this one. This is probably the worst fret on here. I think somebody tried to level it. Hell, I don't know, it might have been me 30 years ago. Alright, there we go. Alright. That's about as good as that can be. Next one is to do it. It's going to take quite a while to do this whole board. Rounding the edges, high fret. I don't know if you can see it very well on the camera or not. These frets are very flat on the top. So, well, that whole black part is all flat. So, let's see if I can take off the... Let's get some stuff on this board. The tape wasn't sticking, so I need to clean the fretboard a little bit. Any oils or anything off of there. Using some lighter fluid, aka naphtha. It's beating up on there. That's interesting. Never seen that happen. It's whatever it is in like lighter fluid. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Got it on my hands. I'll be back. These stupid drawers. Try to make this a little bit easier to clean up. Stupid thing. See how much metal I got off of there. Put 'em on the beat, give a dog a treat. Damn, what a comfortable shoe. Bum, bum, bum. Did you get any knobs done today, sir? Mr. Cosmonaut makes custom knobs for music equipment and custom pedals. His link is in the description if anyone has need of his wonderful services. Probably should have put that a little further out, so I'm having to go so low. Maybe it won't get ripped. He's up here, it'd be a lot easier. I'm going to make my job a little easier. This has 3 different fret sizes possible, so to make it easier, before I just taped over the ones that I don't use, but since I'm using one of the ones that I don't use, sold the Lord of the Rings pedal and shipped it out, and was machining more knobs early, but needed to take a break. Alright, sale. That was some damn fine work. If you have a link to what it looked like, you can put it in the chat in case anybody ever has an urge to look. Alright, that'll speed me up later. Took a little bit, but it takes time to make time. Now I only have to pick the one slot that's right. Ah! Weird that one bottomed out so quickly. Must have had a dent there. Okay, I need to reline this because I'm shallow in a couple of spots. Out here is gonna pass the point where the strings will be, but I don't. Just about. Damn it. Can't seem to get that angle. Need to get past that. That is good enough. Yeah, maybe not right there. Easier once I get past to this because I can tilt the thing more. Sucker's almost done. Leave this here and then get out the fret rocker in a little bit. Somewhere in here is when you are glad you don't have a 24 fret guitar. Could have run a radius block on it, but all I have is a 12-inch, and this is probably not a 12-inch radius fretboard. Probably doesn't have a consistent radius anyway, considering how much use and abuse this guitar has had over the years. Let's see if we can have you all down here. Do 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 do. Got to rock it back and forth, so that is probably not the right radius. 10 is very tight on there. I probably need a 10-inch radius block because I've got several guitars that are 10s. The recommended way to do this, I don't, is to put it on there, have a flashlight, then see if you can see under it. I did not. Try it with the 12 and see what happens. Not really, so my light is not effective. There's a little bit of gap. Yeah, you can see it on one side. It's high in the middle and tips. Not a huge difference between 10 and 12, but you can feel it. And at least now I know I don't have the right radius tool, so I have a good excuse for not using it. Or the radius block, rather. This thing right here. Which has a cup shape in 12-inch radius. You go. which I've only done once on my black Kramer. Usually I just crown because you're taking off the smallest amount of material when you're crowning, because it always takes off the sides first and you get a lot of control. When you use that block, it takes off a lot of material in a hurry. This one's going quickly. Let's put my arm over it again. I think I may have kind of leveled some of these 30 some years ago, or at least brought down some of the high ones. Did not know at the time that they're supposed to be crowned. That was pre-internet days. Hello, how are you? Can't see the name, it's in black. Oh, hey Viper, how you doing? Oh, thanks for, looks like you may have blocked that guy. But some of the toys. Oh, pretty good. Finally getting back on this project after about 9 months. It's February, middle of February, I think, last time I worked on this. My wife liked this guitar because I kept it in the bedroom and would play for her sometimes acoustically, but it always had a terrible sound electric. So, slacker, yeah, that's me. I'm sorry, Tech, so slacked. Does the etymology of that word have anything to do with like getting slack in a rope? Because it would make sense. All right. Do. Saw you and Psycho and Charmer have been playing some Warframe. That's cool. Very cool, very cool. I want to jump to working on the pickups, but once I get strings on here, I'm not going to want to take them back off for this. And it needs this. That's nice, I didn't fucking put my mark there. Ooh, that's really low there. Suppose I could have taken this off, but then... Alright, I had to figure out how to hold it in place. Taking off a lot. Ah. That side is done. Yeah, that one's done. Kill, kill! I'm breaking or crashing things in the kitchen. Trying to get the right angle on this dang thing. I think that'll be it. A little more. There we go. Let's see if how these are doing so far. With this little tool, you put it across three frets and see if it rocks. If it rocks, you know your middle fret is higher than the other two. Oh, I got a little bit of a rock right there. So, of course, I could try something else first. That actually helped some. Yeah. Just a very small amount right in there. Yep. Oh, I didn't check the other ones. Put a mark on that to show that I've checked up to that point. Just keep that hammer handy. Oops. Lowered that one and then all right. This exciting ASMR. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. MR ducks. MR not ducks. SMR ducks. MR not ducks. MR ducks. See the itty bitty wings? Oh, MR ducks. This one's coming off pretty evenly. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody went drunk tonight. Everybody went drunk tonight. Everybody have fun. It's nice when they go quick like that. To make my mark first. My mark. What I'm doing here is taking out some of the roughness on the frets after being diamond filed. Some pretty deep grooves there. If I do this, it'll take less time to polish because the polish wheel takes out big grooves very slowly. Some 1500 grit sandpaper. This should take a lot of time off of the polishing step. That takes a bit of upfront time. Should have been doing it all along, but guess what? I forgot. Customer messaging, BRB. Okay, cool. Don't forget to floss. That's right, that's right. Floss away. Yeah. Would have been quicker if I'd done it at the same time I had them taped off before, but yeah, I forgot. This was a step that I only recently started adding. This particular guitar, I don't even know if I'll play on these frets. But you can't have them sticking up, or else pushing down back here you might rattle on these. Alright, last one, last one. Luckily that was only 1500 grit. I mean, this is 1500 grit sandpaper, so that didn't really do any damage there when I slipped. Remind me if I ever do somebody else's guitar, fucking tape the whole thing. I'll be going through tape a lot this guitar. Oh, it's probably because the frets are so low I'm digging in. I smell something cooked and it smells good. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably 21 or 22. Let's see. The heck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's weird. I think this only has 1 dot. Oh, it does have 2. It's just far over. 1, 2, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yep. Yep. Ah! Call that done. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We were sailing along on Moonlight Bay, and he na 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 na. Oh, that's not gonna matter. That part's gonna get shaved off. Brains are too weak in there. That took away some of the tedium of doing this for so long. Oh, I need to eat some. I need protein. Mm-hmm. All right. Slam down a little smoked sausage. Can't have low blood sugar issues. Come on. Mm-hmm. That was the 12th fret, so we're halfway done. Essentially. So I won't have to do that, except for the next one. Oh boy. Making headway, it's just slow. So, I don't know if anybody's there or not. Anybody there? If there is, talk a little bit about guitar stuff. If there's not, I'll just burp. Burp. Usually you can get a really easy feel on this, but these are so low that it's hard to even tell when you're on the fret sometimes. I'm gonna call that good. Good. Slowly but surely. Ah, you back? I feel a lot better after that food. Make sure my audio is still on. La 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 la. Yeah, it is. Can't remember what I was going to talk about. Oh, bridge positions. I think I talked to Anonymous there before about bridge positions a bit. Well, that your saddle needs to be close to the scale length of your guitar. The 12th fret is about half the scale length of your guitar. The saddle or bridge placement on this was a little bit off. Made it hard to intonate. So plugged the holes there, and those will be, I'm going to be drilling out a new place for studs. Which the body kind of tilts down towards the neck, so I'm probably gonna have to yeah, well, trying to get her into playing as good as she can. I can't remember if I did this or not. It already plays a hell of a lot better than it used to. But yeah, I'm gonna give her the best chance we can. And things like that weren't too bad when I was playing acoustically, because I don't know, it kind of masks some of the things that would shine out more if you were playing it electric. Well, playing electric hides some things that show up on acoustic, so. Ah. Like it. Alright, let's polish this fret. There's going to be some noise here. Cover your ears, everybody. Metal shavings were getting pretty built up. Let's move this guy down a little ways. Move this up a little ways. Okay, it's time to go. Maybe I should get some of those fret erasers to clean up a little bit after crowning. We're making headway. I think we're almost 2/3 through. All right. Out in the news, I'm leaving today. I wanna be part of it. Oh. Señor, señor. Let's see. Grab something that Sweetwater sent me. That root beer. Give my mouth something to do while I do this. Dun dun. How does Eye of the Tiger go? I don't know. I don't know if I was in the right key or playing the right chords or anything. I'd have to listen to it. But then I'd get in trouble for copyright. I don't know, is that the right key? Was I playing the right song? It's kind of hard to... I had a Survivor on the record when I was little. I Have the Tiger. Rising up, Making my stand. Did my time, took my chances. Gotta go. Nice work. Almost there. Great progress. Alrighty. Well, thanks for stopping in, and well, the video will be up if you feel like catching up on how it goes. Or watching the fast forward version. Good enough for you? Well, then it's good enough for me. Have a great evening. Almost sounded like Pee Wee Herman there. He had a different vibe than I'm usually going for. Boy, this one just doesn't want to come down. There we go. That's good. There we go. Got it all. Ah. And remember what comes next. Da, 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 da. Dun, 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 something off of those notes. That's probably not the cord. Oh well. I do believe that is... maybe not. I don't know if I sanded it or not, so I'm just going to go over it again. Getting close to the end. Then comes the fun part, polishing. Good Lord, little freaking metal dust particles everywhere. So if you want to see somebody that knows what they're doing, today's world of fun stuff is fun. It's a Canadian guy. And if he lived around here, I might just take my stuff to him. I don't know of any luthiers around here. There's a guitar place in another town. But I've never taken a guitar for a setup. For me, it's always been like, well, if that money could be a pickup or a neck or some other, guitar part upgrade. Got 2, 4, 6, 7. It's like 7 guitars in this room. I can buy a lot of stuff for the price of 7 setups. Although, an actual pro setup might be quite cool. Really liked how my Kramer 84 showed up. It was great right out of the box. Unfortunately, there's a bit of a truss rod issue, and I needed to take the neck off. And so I did. I mean, I've taken so many necks off of so many guitars that there's no way I could count the number of times. It's like a non-job. But what I didn't know was there was a couple of little light pieces of wood in the pocket. That were spacers. And they just fell out, and I had no idea how they were in that pocket. And also, the truss rod turned so easy you couldn't feel that you were turning it. So I ended up turning the truss rod a little bit, trying to figure out how to get it to turn. And then went to put it back together. It was like everything was all out of whack. So I started adjusting things with the tremolo. Then I realized there was a gap right down here, about 1/8 of an inch on both sides. So the screws had tightened up in the wood with a space. And it felt tight, but I didn't look there to see if it was tight, because I assumed, which is not a good idea. So I'd basically thrown things pretty far out of whack in short order, and I hadn't measured anything to see how it was, you know, to like write down what it was before, because I wasn't planning on adjusting anything. So just when it got out of whack, I was desperate to get it back. So then I tightened it up, and of course everything was adjusted wrong then. Well, I mean, I reset it. I loosened it so that I could get it down in the pocket all the way. But yeah, it did not play the same as when I first did it, or first played it. And I reset it back up, but it's never had quite the feel that it did when I first got it. I think the action was even a little higher than what I normally do it, but it all felt great. The way it was all working together so well. Well, this has got divots in the fret. So I've already gone down low enough to get to the crown, but I've got to go down a little further to get rid of the divots. There we go. Hopefully it's not too much. Before I do the polish, I'm going to go ahead and check things with the fret rocker a bit, see how things look. It's funny, that was like, that went down, I think the fastest of any of these frets, but then needed a lot more work because of the divots. You can tell that this is played a lot in these first positions. That's something you can look at on a used guitar when you like get a picture like online of a guitar. Make sure you get some pictures of the frets where people tend to put chords, like, you know, in this area, first 3 frets, around the 5th, 7th, 12th. Because frets don't wear evenly, they wear where you play them the most. This is already essentially crowned, but more divots. All right. I'll do this one just a little more. A bit of a scratch here. I don't usually worry about the size of frets, but it's a spot I can actually see, so it's bugging me. Yeah, that did it mostly. Okay, we're gonna have some noise. Let's play with our fret rocker a little bit. Got a Hollowbody fret. We got a Hollowbody fret. Oh, sure, yes, sir. Right there, right there. High, just a little high up to this point. This end here is not high. So I'm going to try to angle it so that I take off some of the meat there, but not right there. Da-dun, da-dun, dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That end's almost done. The heck? For doing this, we haven't really done it before. It'd be a good idea to put a line on there so you can see that you're taking off in the right area. If you're taking off in the wrong area, you need to adjust your file angle. All right. Well, my wife should be getting home pretty soon. Hiya. Better. This is a bit rewarding in that you know when you've changed things for the better right away, because you can feel it. Oh, good. Sometimes worried that when I'm taking down one, that I might have to take down another one, the next one, just because I had previously taken down that one. Oh, well, I might as well fret rock first. Yep. Oh, this is a problem. I need to be able to rock on these frets. Can't do that if the frickin' tape's over it. Always want to make sure you use the right side so you only cover 3 frets. Okay, this spot is fine. A little bit there. Clear over the edge. So I need to do there. Lord. Just past there. A little bit, a little bit, a little bit. A little bit. Probably should have banged down this fret to make sure it was fine first. Just right there. All right. Oh. Don't know if I need the next one or not. Nope. Yep. All the way across on this one. Wait, I lost it. Hello. Yeah. All that. There you go, straight. Mick? Is the oven supposed to be off? Good. Just wanted to know if you needed her to bring home anything. Meatloaf. Meatloaf. I don't know that I need much. Green beans. Trying to think of what normally goes with green beans and mac cheese usually, but whatever you want. Love you, baby. Bye. That's fine. That's not. Okay. So I need from about here to here. you doing, crazy dog? What you doing, crazy dog? A little bit right here. A little bit right here. A little more in both spots. Dang it. Dang it. Well, that's not. All right. Oh, I don't need to change that until I. Very small spot right there, seems like. Right on the freaking edge here. Good. How do you know? Oh, how's it coming? Pretty good. I've crowned all of them and dressed them about halfway with the sandpaper so that I can polish them afterwards. But now I'm going back through with the fret rocker. Well, when I first crown them, I use a Sharpie and put it across the top, and then as you start filing, the groove here is cup shaped, so it'll always take off the sides before it gets to the top. So you can take off as much as you want on the sides until that line gets thinner and thinner and thinner. And if it's like fat on this side and thin on this side, then you tilt the file so you get this, try to get that equally down until it's just a thin little line, and then you give her a little rub. But and if you're doing this right now, I'm putting this across three frets. It's got different sized edges. Okay, I just finished this one, so I'll check the next one. So this rocks just a little bit. It doesn't rock at the edge. It starts right about there. Oh, I've actually got a spot about there to there. That's high. Starting about there. At this point, it's flat again. Though right at the edge, yeah, I think it's all right. Okay, it starts rocking about there. So those are the two spots that are high. On these, I was just eyeballing it. So now your frets have a radius, so they're not flat. That means you can take this flat file and decide what angle you want that's going to hit this spot, but not this and this. You can see I'm taking off the thing there. And since this is taking off all of it, there isn't a little line there. That means I've taken the crown down a little too. Which is what we want, because this one's too high. It's already been crowned. I better check that even though it's still showing up. I don't want to go too low. That's fine. That's fine. So apparently got down in some grooves there or something. Well, this one needs some taken off all the way across. Although I should go ahead and get rid of, needs the sandpaper on this one again. This just makes it easier to polish later because I don't have to take out as much of the scratches with the little polishing wheel. But since this always takes off the sides before it takes off the crown, it'll slow down how much it's taken off the farther you get down on the fret, because it starts as just getting the edges, and then it's getting more of the edges and more and more and more until it's doing the whole fret. So it's fairly predictable about how much it takes down. as opposed to a regular file, which is just. I don't want to get too much bow in the neck. Ah. Okay, I don't have any rock there, or there, or there. Starts there and goes that way. I'll try to take care of that before I go any further. Just at the edge here. Oh dang it, just inside of the edge. Maybe right there. I need to tick off from about there to there. Evening pills, but there ain't no pills. A little bit of rock there, a little bit there. What did Joy Boy send us? Oh, welcome, some guy. See what Joy Boy sent me.
Anthony, what are you doing? What? Got a ladder. Why is she coming up? It's so windy. What's happening? Oh! You're in the road. Be careful. What's happened to the house? a big house.
I'll have to watch the rest of this later. Oh, okay. Stop. I don't know how to stop it.
You're terrible at heights, because you're quite up high anyway, because you're so tall.
I don't know how to stop an Instagram reel. Oh, we'll figure that out later. Right there. Yeah. So when you think it's never gonna do it, it does it. Oh, but this was the drifter. I don't know if you're still there. That was quite a while ago, huh? Not sure if you're still at home on the phone. Seeing if my amp was on standby. It is. Not good on the tubes to leave it off standby too long without using it. Oh, I don't know if I need to do this one yet. Need to do my fret rocking again. Okay, from there over. My tape's getting a little bit thin. Oh shit, I don't know which one I was on. I think it was this one, wasn't it? What the heck? Thanks, Tex. Tex planned an evildoer for us. Well, that's interesting. turn this thing around, and now I get a little bit of rocking. I don't know how that's even possible.
Hey, honey,
Huh?
did you happen to clean up the Trouble's bed in the laundry in the dressing room?
Clean it up?
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay. Which one of you two does think it's that?
I don't know. Somehow this thing seems to be a little bit different one way than the other, and I don't know how in the world that's possible. Oh, we're going. Gonna freehand this one. Alright, which one was that? That one right there, I think. Somebody else here? Because it sounds like someone other than Gypsy and Vicky. Sounds like an unknown voice. Alright. Fret rocking is done. Now it goes to polishing. So which one of y'all using a different voice? This means that everything's just about done. Finish up my stream and polish my frets later. Alrighty, brew. Might actually have something for fretboards. Yeah. Cleans, conditions, protects. I want this too. This way. Product story: formulated a complex mixture of finest ultra refined rare oils to clean, condition, and protect all unfinished rosewood, ebony, and maple fretboards. 100% feel of any lemon extracts. Oh, free. Waxes, petroleum, distillates, detergents, and water. Leaves your fretboard looking new, playing great, and feeling smooth. Never sticky or tacky. Developed using only natural produced oils. Gives wood its life back. Our story. Okay. Shake bottle, put a small amount directly on the fretboard or cloth and work into the fretboard. Clean and condition the wood. For really dirty and dry fretboards, let the oil soak in for a few minutes before cleaning. Wipe away any excess oil. Alright. Will paper towel work? Let's try not to make a mess. Maybe I shouldn't put this oil on here before I do other things. And maybe if it's a dry board, let it kind of soak in a little bit. And considering this has never been oiled, it's probably a dry board. I'm not gonna. Smells kind of like super glue. Leave it on here thick for a minute. I'm just about to end the stream. Gonna eat. I might be back to polish these, I'm not sure. it all the way up to the frets. Didn't get it all the way there. All right. Couple of spots on here I can see are kind of dry. Doesn't seem to be soaking into that spot. But that's okay. Looking at some especially dry looking spots. I guess I'll just let that sit for a little while. Pop your batteries out. Yeah, those spots really shouldn't be picking up the oils. That's okay. I can always oil it again later. But that's pretty cool. I've never done it. Bought that for some of my rosewood boards because I've never oiled them. Rock and roll pick dust. Thank y'all for coming by. Take care. Might be back later, not sure. Have a good night and see you later, alligators.